Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this episode of Forza Horizon 5. We're looking at some of my favorite cars from the game and in history. This is the 1970 Porsche 917 LH. The LH is a German abbreviation for long-tailed. It is an incredible looking car, and I'm typically not a supercar kind of guy. You'll see a lot of cars in these videos that are old 1950s, 60s, 70s cars. But my rule of thumb here is if I would buy it, if I had the money, if I would buy it, I want to highlight it. So we're kind of taking a look here in Forza before you purchase the car, or in this I don't know what to call this, actually, this room where you get a view of the cars. You can open and close all kinds of hoods and doors and things like that. So you get a chance to kind of look under the hood of, per se, of the car, look inside. Really cool. You can also play around with changing things as well. I typically don't like to do that, but you can change the suspension, make it lower, higher, change the wheels, change the tires. You know, and that's all really cool. I like to keep things fairly stock, but lowering a car, in my opinion, always makes it look better. In this case, I just left this one stock, so we're going to jump in it and drive around. In the game, this costs you 15 million credits. I would have never been able to afford that at this point. I'm just a poor newbie in the game. And I just pedal to the metal here, and I just crashed the car like crazy. Even in real life, this car was known to be very difficult to handle. It took the whole road to drive. So here's a look from the inside. I love the realism of Forza. I mean, they do their research. This is what the car looks like from the inside, and all the physics and the speed and the handling and the tires are said to be fairly, there's a tree, fairly realistic. It's your chance to drive cars that you'll never own, and that's, I have talked about this in previous videos. This game is good for everybody if you just like to do one particular thing in a game, like drift or off-road racing or collecting or, you know, treasure hunting. You know, it's just, there's everything. But I kind of realized I was overlooking probably my favorite thing with the cars. Just the cars are beautiful, and I could spend time just driving. And as a matter of fact, I think the first month or two that I had this game, that's all I did. I seriously would get off of work and come home, kick on the game, and I would just drive. And I was looking to explore off into the pond here, and yeah, you know, and just enjoy the cars. So I wanted to highlight some of these. You can also get this car as a wheel spin or a super wheel spin car in the game. And then the way I got it, it was 160 points during season 5 of the playlist, and I wanted the car so bad that I actually earned the whole points and got it. It will be available September 11th. So, and as of this video, that is next week. And you can buy it for 200 Forza points. So that, I don't know how that compares to the 15 million credit, but I'm assuming that's a heck of a deal. So if this is a car that you are, and my car's kind of dented up and not looking so good. If it's a car that you've been wanting, or you would want, take a look at that after September 11th. This in real life was a 4.9 liter V12, 601 horsepower, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, 5-speed manual transmission, and it's based on a real car. You think it's just a cool-looking car, but there's history here. This car was raced in the 1970 24 Hours of Le Mans and finished second. It is made for racing. It is made for speed, very aerodynamic, low drag, and that's why that long tail gets that name. And 240, just under 240 miles per hour in the real car. Yeah, and I believe in the game it's about 221. I'm turning this into a boat. This would be a cool boat. So I'm going to see how deep I can go. Yeah, well, okay, that's as deep as I can go. It puts you back on the road when you go too deep, sadly. So 221 miles an hour in the game, and I really probably should have taken this out on the freeway. instead of the coast and tried to hit 221 miles an hour. But just wanted to highlight this car. By the way, I drive a car with the same sticker. There's a little trivia. If you know me personally and you know my car, and you wonder why does Mr. Johns have a big number 3 on the side of his 2016 convertible Mustang, this is the sticker. Not many people know that. I like the looks of it, so I slapped it on the side of my car. It's the same size too, so I think it looks amazing. So, oh, hit a house. So anyway, fantastic car. I do have a few photos of the real car just to show you that this thing really did exist back in 1970. And it does sit, this car sits in a museum somewhere. And this is the Martini was the name of the racing team. And here it's sitting in front of the King Brothers Porsche workshop, and a shot of the car actually on the track racing. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. And if you love cars, love the game, go play it. For now, Mr. Johns out.